Hello everybody, welcome back to Solo Breakdown. Today we're covering Symphony of Destruction, and we're gonna take a look at the different sections, break down what is happening there, what is the best way to approach them and build speed correctly and effectively. Now we have a 90% speed interpretation that I did on the channel a while back. I'm still working on getting a 100% speed clean recording. Once we have that, it will come through in the daily jams, but today really is about trying to give you the keys to the kingdom so that you can execute the different sections. So I like to break this one into three pieces. The first one, of course, is the slow and nice one, and then we get into the meat of it. So let's take a look at the first bit here. So not much mystery there, you just gotta lean onto those bends and really get the most juice out of it. So here's where the fun begins, right? We're going to the fast part, and it's important that we break down what's happening here, because similarly to what we had in the final section of the Fade to Black solo, we have changes between two neighboring strings, which if we use a regular alternate picking motion, it wouldn't be very efficient and it would limit our speed. So we're gonna have to go with a sort of sweep picking strategy here. So instead of doing a downstroke followed by an upstroke when you change from the 4th string 10th fret to the 3rd string 9th fret. Instead of doing down up, we're going to do down down. So there's no rotation on the wrist there, and it's just a nice sweep picking motion. Let's take a look at that very slowly and see what's going on there. A little bit faster. A little bit faster still. So here's the final section, which is a big one, and the reason why I don't separate this into further sections is because there's a flow here and everything sort of has to be followed tightly together. So I think it's good for you to practice all of this bit in one long stretch. So we're gonna take a look at a slow run of it and sort of analyze each of the pieces there. But essentially what we have is a run of hammer-ons and pull-offs followed by a very fast alternate picking section. So let's take a look at how that sounds very slowly. Let's take it from the top. The very first section is of course one where you need to do a little bit of stretching, and I use this as an opportunity to train my pinky finger, which I don't use very often on the guitar, but you can do this with your 3rd finger as well. Let's take a look at what the shape is. So you could use your 3rd finger here. But of course, it depends on how much you can stretch your 3rd finger. I do recommend you try to use your pinky here. As you move on to the higher section, it's pretty much the same pattern. starts off as the same pattern and then translates into that nice alternate picking rhythm there. And it sort of goes from high to low, and you have to adjust your alternate picking so that is fluid and you don't get sort of stuck in there. And then the final section is just a clean alternate picking run where you're doing this circular back and forth. And that's the run right there. So that's the end of the video. Now you would take those sections, practice on your own time, try to bring it up to a nice clean 100% speed run. That's what I'm trying to do right now, and surely I'll post that on a daily jam as soon as I have that going. But I hope the different pieces that we covered here help you in some small way. Let me know down below if it was helpful at all. If you're interested in seeing some other solo breakdowns, do drop those suggestions down below. I'll try to cover them if time allows and if my ability is up to the task as well. And also perhaps consider checking out some of the other content that I put out daily on the channel. Daily music improvisation videos / covers, as well as daily playthrough videos of video games. Let me know down below if you're interested in any of that stuff, if you have any thoughts in general, and thank you for watching. Catch you next time.